Hello there people, this is MrKritik and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. Moscow. Well, no, actually, the Grand Campaign Part 44 and Kharkov Part 1, no longer Moscow. Yeah, and the greeting was for Karel, because he missed me greeting him in English. Yeah. I realized when, after finishing the video that I did not show you what happens if you get a major victory, so here we go. X is turn 12 with 12 turns remaining. If we now take a major victory and of course go on, we get this message. So, crushing victory, and Russia surrenders, and then of course, well, you can read the rest, and then of course you go to Washington. Remember, Washington is always in 1945. Even if you win early Moscow in 1941, in 1941, you still get to Washington in 1945, which is kind of strange. I don't think that Germany would wait so long if, of course, invading USA was part of the plan. But, like I said, this is now our last turn. Let me just show you what happens if we lose. Allied victory. And we still go to Kharkov. So, in Moscow 42, whether we win or lose, I mean win minor, we go to Kharkov, so it doesn't make much of a difference. But of course we want to win. As for the actually 13 turns that I was off-screening, had about 3 days of bad weather, otherwise it was very decent, although it was frozen a lot after snowing. That was strange, but the skies were clear, and managed to get a lot of experience for our units, and this is the last unit to move, and we'll take over Moscow and win. A minor victory, of course. So here we go, Axis minor victory. We'll review the battlefield, of course. So, ground map, air map, and casualties. So, the enemy was kind enough to provide us with plenty more targets for our Luftwaffe to practice. What else to say? Well, nothing. Let us end, and we'll save on Moscow this one, just in case something goes wrong with this video. So it's Kharkov 001. So read the message. The capture of Moscow was short-lived. Well, just once I would like to see this famous counter-attack, when the message you get when you only win minor in Moscow, no matter which Moscow. But here we are, Kharkov, and yeah, I was just yesterday bitching, over Facebook to Robert Eugene how much I hate this particular scenario. Because it is too easy. Okay, no challenge whatsoever except for the weather. But the enemy has few units, ground units, I mean, even fewer air units, and we have plenty of time to win, and we are not even going for a major victory in this one. since we need a minor to get to Kursk. So if you win a major in Kharkov, you get directly to Moscow 43, which I don't want to do, because Kursk, on the other hand, is one of the scenarios I love. So here are the hexes. Let us deploy. At least one good thing is that now I won't have to care, much about deployment, since we are in no hurry. So 2 Tigers, and we'll also place a couple of fighters above them. And here, okay. Now for the rest of our units, let me see if my memory serves me well. Bridge engineers here, and here and here. Also here. What's this now? 4? Yeah. Now basically all of our units, with the exception of the newly purchased Stukas from the last scenario and the one before that, so the one before last, yeah, that's great English, Mr. Critic. But otherwise, basically all of our units have 5 stars of experience, so they are deadly, and the enemy still has either 1 star, sometimes 2 stars of experience, I think. This one actually is without experience. Even historically, Wehrmacht won this battle, but I'm sure Karel will have the exact correct data as always. I think the commander-in-chief was Field Marshal Model, I think, but if I'm wrong, do not hold it against me. Now this model, such a strange creature, what I've read about and seen about him, well, read, seen, shut up. Don't try to be smart, Mr. Critic, you're not. No, but what I wanted to say, kind of a controversial figure. He was, I believe, a good commander, but also a fanatic. It's what I read and learned, so... But how good was he? I know he had the nickname Hitler's fireman, because, he was often sent where the situation was most terrible and managed to do something about it, but I don't know. Please, you guys that have more knowledge, please tell me, how good was he actually? Okay, more deployment. Have 11 tanks, so I think we should use 6 on the left, 5 on the right. Or maybe, I don't know really. I don't. Yeah, we should. Okay, bridge engineers, 4 in the left, 3 in the right, I think. You know why I'm doing this, because actually the left is stronger, more strongly defended, plus most of the victory objectives are on the left side of the battlefield. But these auxiliaries are totally unnecessary, and if I didn't, if I wasn't such an obsessed creature, I would disband them immediately. Okay, now the same goes for our tactical bombers. I'm just thinking 6 or 7 in the left, since we'll have we will be able to purchase 2 more. So 3 here, 3 here. So we have think we have 11 tactical bombers and 2 level bombers, of course. Yeah, 3 more here and 2 here. Now level bombers. Yeah, let us skip level bombers in the middle somewhere, or maybe not. No, both have 5 stars now, so 1 here and 1 here. Okay, fighters for support of Stukas, of course, since level bombers now with 5 stars of experience, well, basically they can fly, you know, wherever they want, and we don't have to worry about them at all. Just checking about the fighters, we have 4 only in the left, so 1 more and it should do it. 5, yeah, now, and we have 9 fighters and 1 here. Okay, before I do anything else, I will take a little pause. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. So, weather fair and dry. Air map, ground map. Our objectives, of course, with the largest one being the city of Kharkov and the last one the city of Belgorod, which actually means a white city, if translated. So, Kupiansk, Izium, Krasnopavlovka. Okay. Yeah, now for the part that some of you don't like, so please look away. We'll take a look at the hidden units. So in 3, 2, 1, look away now. So now air units, as you can see, very few of them. Fighters, but with 1 star of experience, and now ground units. Again, for such a large map, very few ground units, and one thing you will notice also, for some reason they don't have the strength of 10 when they start. Well, at least most of them don't. This is probably because this was a sort of a counter-offensive, the Kharkov, and I think some of the SS Panzer divisions were particularly successful here. So, but again, perhaps I'm wrong, and the counter-attack was a success and Kursk wasn't. Okay, now in 3, 2, 1, hidden units again on. Okay, you can look back. So the only thing left to do is to start. Where should we start? Let us start from the left. I won't be rushing things, since there is no reason to. Okay, and one more tiger, and now we see a tank, which we will strafe. Very good. Destroy tank, great movement, otherwise it sucks. Although this is the improved type, BT7, BT5 sucks even more. And now we'll fly here to scout and use our 3 tactical bombers. T-34s don't suck, you know, when they are attacking infantries in transports. They can be very dangerous, but of course against tigers and also against our Luftwaffe they are helpless. Okay, made some progress, and now we can advance with our breach engineers. Are we spotted here? No, but even if we were, this tank is crippled. Okay, next part of the battlefield. Now we'll destroy this T-34 and advance towards the city of Krasnopavlovka. Or Krasnopavlovka, I'm not sure how to pronounce. You know what I mean. Oh, damn it. This was bad luck. So now he's still alive, so we'll strafe it to death. Okay. And we'll deal with this T-34 as well. What to do? Yeah, advance. Yeah, lately, thank you my new viewers, but again I lost one. I don't know why. And I don't know who actually. Not that I do not care, I do care, but I often, you know, but there are a lot of you, no, over 150, and I'm kind of weak in keeping tracks of, you know, I'm not sure how those people who are actually extremely popular do it, really, no idea. Okay, new target. No support? Okay. Even better. Spotting of 1. Okay. So we can advance. Yeah. But of course we will have to protect this tactical bomber. So we can use a fighter for this job. And also do some more scouting. Well, nothing. Really, nothing. No way. So also nothing to do with this tactical bomber, so I guess you can destroy this inf. We'll leave this one be, since... Or maybe we'll level bomb it, I'm not sure just yet. So since, yeah, don't think I have a better option. Oh, we could scout with this fighter, see what's going on around the city of Krasnopavlovka, but yeah, let us scout. A heavy tank, okay. Can we reach this inf with our level bomber? Yeah, we can. Okay. Again, scouting is everything, and I hope this time I will not forget to purchase 2 more Stukas. Received some good advice from somebody to always purchase at the beginning of the turn, but I don't know. I guess I'm not there yet, you know, to be smart. Okay, more targets. So you have to die. Very nice. And so you also have to die. Firing at the same time. Ooh, actually some damage. Yeah, Carl. I know. I'm as angry as you are. Okay. This cavalry has to go. And now, with the path clear, we'll take over 2 non-victory objectives. This one and this one. Not bad for the first turn. We are kind of running low on our Luftwaffe units, so perhaps I should have placed more tactical bombers in the middle or on the right, but it will still work. Hope so. Okay, fighter, can you reach this guy? Yeah, you can. These 3 tanks with their very light armor are also quite vulnerable to fighter attacks, especially our elite Focke-Wulfs with 5 stars of experience and a strength of 15. Okay, where do we want our auxiliaries to go? Think directly towards Kharkov, so this means northwest. Attack. You're without a transport, so you'll get one, and the most expensive one. I just feel like doing this since we have a lot of prestige and no way we can spend it actually. So our auxiliaries are moving. Like I said, they are not necessary for us, you know, to win, but since we have them, why not use them? You also get your transport, especially when the weather turns for the worst, you know. It's good to have armored transports since they can advance through snow pretty effectively and frozen terrain, even though, yeah, they burn a lot of fuel by doing this. Okay, one more target. Success. And yet another one. This one can fire back. At least I think so. But we were too effective. Okay. And we cross the river, take yet another non-victory objective. Now we'll destroy this cavalry. Yeah, our right flank is kind of weak, I know, but we'll have some auxiliaries to back us up. At least they will be useful for taking over non-victory objectives. Okay, another air defense. Why the hell do we need air defenses? And you will have to wait for one more turn. So now level bomber and 3 more fighters to move. We could fly over here and see what is going on around the city of Izium. Oh shit, air defense. But our level bomber, no, oh crap, our level bomber cannot reach the air defense. But our fighters can, and with a strength of 8 I think we can reduce it without receiving major damage. Okay, at least I hope so. Which fighter to use? This one. No, this one actually. 2-6, come on, let us fire first. Ah. Ooh. Again, MrKritik is an idiot. Okay, but at least we got rid of it. We will keep... Ah, you can also move. Okay, so move. We will keep one fighter here, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here in the right, on the right flank, for scouting purposes mostly. So. Okay, the city is empty. I think I made a mistake. I should have placed 2 breach engineers here on the right flank, since we have a long way to go. But like I said, I'm counting on the auxiliaries to catch up in, I don't know, 3-4 turns. Weather fair and dry. Casualties for the first turn. So especially in the tanks department we were very effective. So let us give the enemy its turn, and then... Oh, no! Oh, okay. Yeah, you were right. Again, I almost forgot to purchase 2 more tactical bombers. Idiot. Okay. Now, I think everything is okay. Yeah, it is. So, now we give the enemy its turn. This was close again. What was I thinking? Come on, confirm end. Axis turn 2 with 21 turns remaining. Nothing happened. Do we see air units? No. We see plenty of ground units though, so this one is either trying to escape or... Yeah. Okay, so we'll save again on Kharkov 001. I'm still not sure if everything will go well with this video. After I study the battlefield, I will be right back. Yo, back again. Yeah, after studying the battlefield, I think our first priority, of course, is to find enemy fighters, since we do not see them on the air map, and also, of course, to take some more non-victory objectives and, yeah, destroy what we can. Again, we'll start from the left flank, since we have an excellent opportunity to strafe this Bistro tank in the woods and fly, well, somewhere here to scout. Lovely. If we, you know, fly into somebody, it's not the worst thing that can happen. Okay, we see 3 more units. Do we now destroy this imp with our tiger? I guess so. Entrenchment of 3 should go our way. God damn it. Rugged defense, and yeah, the punks survived. Okay, so can you do it? Think you can? Pioneers in a transport. Excellent. And now of course we also deal with this artillery. We'll strafe it first and scout some more. This time, well, do we have a fighter still in the area? Yeah, 2 actually. So we can protect our tactical bombers if we don't fight the enemy fighters. Okay, so strafe and then fly here. So we cover also this gap here in the middle. Okay. A tough little artillery. Okay, nothing in the gap. Okay, we see one fighter. Wonderful. And where there is one, there are more usually. So, are we in range? No, not with this unit. We are not. Oh shit. Not enough fighters, really? No, you can reach him. Yeah, you can. Of course you can. Okay, so we'll approach it and destroy it. Oh, 3 of them. So, those of you who were paying attention in the beginning and didn't look away, you know that this is what the enemy has started with. It is always possible, of course, for the enemy to purchase new units, and we'll be careful, but you know, not too careful, especially not with our elite tactical bombers. Okay, fly here, scout. Yeah, one thing I wanted to say, again, I'm a little bit behind to replying to your comments, and I'm sorry about it. I'll you know, do better this weekend. So today is Friday, so I think, you know, after you know, I'm done with this video, I will reply to all of you. And again, I really like your comments, even when they are insulting. You know, kidding. Nobody likes, you know, bad comments, but of course, freedom of speech is important to me. So yeah, you can also say bad things about my gameplay and everything, and I will not hold it against you. I will just kill you. No, 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 no. Kidding, kidding. So as you can see, yeah, fair and dry today and tomorrow, until the weather turns, you know, to snowing and frozen. There really is nothing, you know, we cannot overcome, since our Luftwaffe is basically clearing our way for our ground units even before they reach certain strong point or target or whatever you would like to call it. Ah, you are a little bit behind, but you'll get there, fellow. Okay, what to do with this inf? It would be kind of a waste to attack it with our elite tactical bomber, but on the other hand, you know, it would also be a waste to use our one of our ground units to do it. So okay, first we'll bomb this heavy dude. Okay. Ah, suppression. Lovely. I mean, the unit is no longer suppressed, but take a look at the ammo. The ammo, you know, only 2 out of 6 remaining. So now we'll strafe it. I'm kind of lonely these days, you know. My son is on vacation with his mother. My girlfriend is also taking some days off, and yeah, it's excellent that I can at least, you know, LP. Okay, yeah, you will advance, but you will take over this non-victory objective. And you, well, spotting of 1. Don't think I dare to risk it, you know, since this fellow is basically indestructible by our transport, so yeah, but on the other hand, we'll just have to stay out of its spotting range, so so here we go. It's not the maximum movement, but nobody's perfect. Okay, now for our auxiliaries. Especially the soft transports, we need to bring them on a road sooner or later. While of course the units that have tracked or semi, is it semi or half tracked movement? Yeah, they can advance through the open terrain without a problem. And speaking of units with transports, now we also can send some that, you know, didn't have a transport when we started. Okay. And even though I would prefer to send this tank to advance, I will take over this non-victory objective. You will go here, and you will go here, plus our breach engineers here. So on the next turn we take over. Now, do we have more targets for our less experienced air units? Let us first start with those that are experienced. So okay, you will attack this INF and fly here to scout. We see nothing, so this means we can use a tactical bomber, but this one cannot reach the tank. Are we missing something here in the middle? It's not likely. So, okay, now our Tiger will advance, also our breach engineers, and another Tiger, and even more breach engineers. Anti-aircraft, well, you can tag along, no problem. So I'm guessing we are actually out of targets. This is another thing I don't like about this scenario. Too few ground targets for our Luftwaffe, and yeah. Okay, you can scout. Okay, more targets, excellent. Can we reach any? No. So we'll just fly closer. And with you as well. Okay, now, yeah. My bad here. So since we do not have oh yeah, we have air units to scout. Okay, to scout with. So okay. Much better, but nothing to see. So I guess you can fly north. All of you. And with these two tactical bombers newly purchased, I don't think we can reach anything. And oh, this one can reach somebody. Okay, you attack the transport, destroy. Lovely. You can come closer. And we'll use our crippled fighter to protect these two tactical bombers. As for you, you'll protect this too. But first we'll have to send them north. And here we are. Really no targets for us? This is strange. Okay. You move here. Weather fair and dry. Casualties, of course. Nothing much happened during this turn because we did not have much targets. Let us give the enemy its turn and then one more turn. I know it... Ooh, snowing. Excellent. I know it will be a long video, but you know, I want to be done with Kharkov as soon as possible so we can go to Kursk. Be right back after this little pause. And back. So, yeah, so it's snowing and tomorrow also the ground, you know, will freeze, if we believe the weather report. And of course, since it is snowing, our Luftwaffe is basically reduced to scouting, so but it's okay, at least we don't have to worry about protecting our tactical bombers. A sweet juicy target right here. I know what you're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? And to make this story short, you have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Ooh, firing at the same time. But again, our armor is superior, so... And armament, of course, but... in this case... you know, I like armor better. Okay, so this is for the middle, now for our left flank. 5, 5. So as you can see, we are basically advancing as fast as we can, and there are no units blocking our advance. And yeah, this is what I don't like about this scenario. No real fighting. Well, it will be around Kharkov a little bit, but otherwise, you know, we're just moving. It's like Tour de France with Wehrmacht units. Okay, another target. The infantry guarding the city of Izium. So we'll take it with our tank. Of course, usually it is safer to use your breach engineers, but the inf only had, you know, strength of 5 and ooh, almost ran into this guy. So cool, with, you know, limited visibility. The unit just disappeared. Yeah. And again, the correct thing would be, you know, to actually scout with Luftwaffe units, but what the hell. Right flank, let us see if somebody is in the city of Starobelsk. Nope, it's empty, so... Oh, we have to check something else first. Is there anybody inside the city of Svatovo? Well, no, I'm saying city, but I mean actually non-victory objectives. Yeah! Whoa, cool. Okay, so now we'll take over 2 non-victory objectives. This one here with the Tiger, and this one here with our transports from hell. Yeah, minor damage, I know. Don't care. Okay, and now for the units that are still well behind. You advance, so you can replace our slow-moving, fuel-consuming Tigers. Yeah. And now for the air units. God damn it, I hate this, you know. Moving units when they have nothing to attack. Just stupid. And even though we see an air defense, we are quite safe. Since in bad weather nobody can shoot. Okay, you get a transport. And now for the air units, of course. Of course. Okay, so you can... Where can you fly? Here. We see an inf. We'll cover this later. With you. And an artillery. Yeah, spotting of 1 really sucks. Oops, sorry for my mouse. Okay, this fighter will return to the airfield to get back to full strength. This one will scout. Just hope, you know, that nobody is around to go behind our lines. So when the weather is bad, even if you fly into an enemy unit, air unit, nothing happens. So we can do whatever we want with our Luftwaffe on this turn. And we are just preparing for a possibility that the weather will not you know, remain bad. It will, most likely. But, you know, just in case. Oh, more ground units. Oh, only one. Too bad. Okay, at least we can park here and take over this objective on the next turn, which will be in the next video too. And since this one is quite long already and I don't want to run out of memory again, so you can fly here. Snowing frozen, nothing to purchase. Air map, ground map. So as you can see, our Luftwaffe units are, well, they can move much faster than our ground units. Okay, let us give the enemy its turn. And then finish this video, I guess. Snowing frozen for tomorrow as well. The first time I saw this map, you know, with frozen terrain, I had a lot of problems spotting the units, but then I got my first glasses and okay, sure, now we can save on Kharkov. Kharkov 002. So yeah, this is it from me for today at least. Tomorrow is Saturday, so most likely I'll make another video. And as always, I would like to say thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.